Alright folks, I'm back. Yeah, I have to apologize for today, like, all these, sound problems and, I'm back with the old headset right now, so I can actually hear things. But, just to make sure things were working, I tried to, restart Surviving Mars, and it looks like Steam is currently trying to sync the save files. And, oh, there it goes. And it is now coming back up, so just a sec here. I want to escape the intro scene. There we go. Okay, let's get back into this. I'm gonna load the game.
Crop failure reported. Cable fault reported. Pipe leak reported. Resources are low.
Yeah, but honestly, right now I feel kind of frazzled. So once again, I apologize for all this. But I mean, I'm having fun just building up my colony. But hopefully, I'm hoping that we can maybe finish this mission off so I can start afresh with a brand new colony. Actually do things right, and, for once. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going here. Last time, so we got the pipe all the way up to here. We got the last drone hub we're trying to build here. I think all these little drones are all going off and collecting the surface metal. We do need 7 electronics here, though. So where to get that? So that guy's researching. Where's our transport buddy?
Anomaly analyzed.
So let's go. Are there any electronics here? Yeah, because we lost a whole bunch of people in this place, I don't think... Actually, no one's working in the electronics factory anymore. They've all rebelled or something. They're all stressed out, not looking for a job. Okay, so this is not good. It looks like the whole... Yeah, that's my bad. This whole dome has become traumatized by those events. So this might be a learning lesson, though, because in case this sort of thing happens again, now I have to figure out how to unstress these people. And I don't know how to do that, because if no one in the colony is actually working, then yeah, then nothing actually gets done. This grocer actually doesn't even have anybody distributing food there. So I think what we need is to bring in some doctors, maybe. Yeah, visitors will recover health and sanity as long as they are not starving, dehydrated, freezing, or suffocating. Okay. So we need to bring in some psychological help. I'm gonna bring in some colonists from the medium dome here. And let's take a look. How can I guess we just select one of these. Actually, the infirmary here. Yeah, we got a couple of doctors here. So let's bring... Oh, no, come back. Oh shit, I shouldn't have pushed that button. I'm gonna reassign them to this dome. Whoops. And hopefully they will help out there. Though it'd be nice, maybe instead of having these medics move all the way over there, maybe it might be nice if the game had a way of like a sort of emergency, like a temporary sort of like an ambulance or something that would go over here and, you know, comfort these people in their time of need. And still no one has repaired this dome failure. What's going on there? Yeah. Actually, how much? We need 5 polymer to repair that. And for some reason, I don't think polymer isn't getting over here. We have a polymer factory over here. I'm gonna open up some more work shifts for that. Both of these. Actually, This one already has 2 shifts, so that's fine. But I'm going to increase the priority of this guy and see what happens. But yeah, I'm hoping that the polymers from over here maybe that's not happening because this might actually not be getting enough polymers because actually what is going on here? So there's a drone hub here. There's no polymers being stored here.
Select a sector to scan.
Oh, better keep on scanning. Let's scan the rest of that corner there. And I'll bring my explorer over to
Meteor incoming.
take a look here. Okay, so we're at Sol 96.
A recent detailed analysis of the dredgers revealed that they're sending signals towards the Coronis asteroid cluster.
This occasional discovery was made later rather than sooner, as the emissions are cleverly masked to resemble cosmic rays in their wavelength. It is apparent that the source of the landers is closer than we thought. The science team immediately requested permission to dissect one of the dredgers to get their hands on the mysterious device used to send these transmissions. A new research is available, Dredger Wavelength Decoding. Hint, destroy dredgers using drones to gain a tech boost towards the technology progress. Using drones, really? Not sure how I can destroy them. Let's see. Where are we in research? Okay, so we haven't actually researched Dredger we haven't finished Dredger Morphology yet. So we have to get that before we can actually dismantle the dredger, and then we can go on to, I guess, wavelength decoding. It's a lot of research there. Okay. But yeah, I don't see any polymers getting produced here. This is producing 7.5 polymers. I'm actually going to... I don't know if I should amplify that though. Let's check. Yeah, no, we got two polymer factories. I think they're doing fine on their own. Though I could... Actually, I think I'm gonna amplify, but I'm gonna cut one of their shifts once they've upgraded. So let's amplify this one as well. Basically, we're going to try to free up some of these people for other jobs.
Vehicle
if we
battery
can.
low.
Vehicle battery low. Oh. Ooh. Get back on the... Get some power over there. Okay. Boy. What am I trying to do right now? Okay, looks like they've... Okay, good. So that hole's fixed. And I think everyone's cured now. They're not stressed out anymore. I wonder, actually, maybe because of that hole in the dome, maybe that's why they were getting stressed out. Because they were like, running out of air. But, okay, cool. So they're not... looks like they're getting back to work. That's a good sign. So much concrete here. So in that case, I think I was going to bring some electronics over here again. Yeah, we're lacking in that. But again, we have no electronics because no one. Okay, now they're back here and working. So we just have to wait for that to get produced. Electronics here? Nope. Alright. So just a matter of waiting at this point. Let's go back to our explorer. Keep on researching.
You're listening to The Red Frontier with me, Kim Tae-hee. We supply
Anomaly
an endless
analyzed.
parade
Okay,
of
1500 research. And then now we can actually go further. Let's go research these two things and also the dredger here. See if we can get some boosts to our research there. So there's one dredger here. I don't know if there's another one over here on this left side. We also have the one that's where is that original one? We had one way up here as well, but I don't see him anymore. Did he disappear or something? I was pretty sure it was actually right around here, but I guess he's gone. Or he might have... I'm not sure if he's dug further into the Mars crust or has left, because that's kind of weird. Okay, well, Sol 98.
Breakthrough discovered.
Breakthrough what's this? This other one. Extractor AI. Why is the picture of a guy just laying there? Metal extractors and rare metal extractors can work without crews at 50 performance. How does that help? So I could... Oh, I see. So if I wanted to build a metal extractor, any sort of metal extractor without a dome, then I can do so, but it'll be at, I'm guessing 50 is half performance, I guess? Huh. Okay, it's not terribly useful. Well... Now, considering that we've already put in all this infrastructure, not over here, but we've already got this big pipeline here, this power line all the way up to this dome. I think we might as well just finish and just build this dome, I guess. Yeah. So let's just finish this off, and then we'll just put in our metal extractors
Sector
in.
Scanned.
Actually, I can probably place those metal extractors now. No, not quite yet. This hub needs to be put in place, and the dome actually has to be constructed first. So we'll do that first. Okay, where is my good buddy Explorer? Oh crap! The dredger disappeared again. What? Where did it go? Did it just... It actually took 20,000 metal out of that, which is interesting. Okay, so I missed my research opportunity there. Is there one down here? No. Okay, I guess I'll have to wait for another one to appear, I guess? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just gonna wait until Sol 100, and we'll at least get that goal out of the way. Oxygen surplus, I think... Okay. I think we also need another... It's probably a good idea to get another Moxie station over here, just in case we get some problems. So... Let's see, this extractor, or these vaporators, we can put the Moxies maybe up here, maybe in this little corner. Or maybe on this side here. Because this right over here, this little spot here, would actually serve both domes, and then we can also build another dome there. Oh, there it is. So, hold on, slow the game down. Where did this dredger land? It landed... Oh, it's back. Why did it suddenly reappear? Okay, let's go observe this.
This is the Red Frontier with me, Kim Tae-hee. Every day we get letters. One of our many letter writers is Charlotte, who's lived here on Mars for quite a while. Almost for as long as
Let's go
I've
get some
been
Moxies here.
She has a question for me. Hi, Kim, and thanks for playing all the great music. I wonder what you think about the prospects for building a baseball field on Mars. Well, Charlotte, if I was to decide, there would already be many fields here. Although, even though I'm conservative, when it comes to baseball, I think it would be a totally different game compared to earthly baseball.
Oops, that's the
For
wrong way.
starters, the gravity here is weaker, so I guess the ball fly way longer than we are used to. That would require very big fields. And that would cost a fortune. But if everybody pitches in together, it could become a reality. The next song is already a reality. Enjoy it.
Okay, so we're gonna build a new Moxie station with a bunch of tanks here. We actually have a couple tanks up there as well, so it's kind of maybe a little bit redundant. Also notice we got a bit of a power shortage even with
Mission Control.
all this stuff.
Got our first detailed analysis of a landed dredger.
Okay. The RC Explorer used molecular why can't I say anything? Molecular spectroscopy to scan the rubidium and strontium proportions on the outer shell of the dredger, and the results are astonishing. It seems that the outer shell of the dredger is extremely new, as if it has been created years ago. That's weird. Some of our scientists propose that the dredgers must originate from our solar system unless they can traverse immense distances in a flash. The dredger morphology technology received a 50% boost. Considering I'm researching that right now, that's great. If this is true, how could we have missed them for so long? Let's check on the progress of this. Okay, so we got a little bit left there. Okay, so Explorer can head back, I think. Don't want to bother that little spinny guy there. So we actually have a lot of buildings not working. We have way too much concrete. I think building all these extractors was perhaps a mistake, I think, unless... Oh, actually, some of these are actually... they've run out of deposits, so we can actually destroy these two now. That's good. And actually this one too. So let's clean these guys out. And now we can finally build a connection in between these domes in case something goes wrong here. So let's do that right now. So pipe this one. That one crosses. Oh, that's a misclick there. So there we go. And then let's put in our power cable.
Our contribution towards the scientific advancement of humankind will be forever remembered. The Evaluation Day report shows accomplishments beyond even our wildest expectations.
What's more important is that we demonstrated to the world that the future is really just behind the corner. Our brightest minds have become icons of prosperity and progress, paving the way for future generations to create a better tomorrow on Mars, on Earth, or any other place in the universe. Nice. Okay, so I researched 50 technologies out of the target 40, so I got a final score of 500. Is that the end of the mission, though? Can I keep going here? Oh, I guess I can. So, oh, it's just the evaluation. So, I think there's a milestone. Not this one, but yeah, here, this thing here. Cool. So we got all these things here. Score is just under 2,000. We have to scan all sectors. Then we can get up to 1,000 colonists. And eventually build a megadome too. So actually this game's gonna go on quite a while, I think. Okay. I think at the very least I'll keep on playing this until the mystery is or better or worse solved, or at least we have some sort of conclusion out of it. But I do want to play this, do another run where the difficulty is much higher, because I think that'll be a lot more fun. Though mind you, even at this difficulty, the easy start, we've had some we've had some challenges. Most of it based on my negligence.
Meteor incoming.
Meteor, right on top of that dome, eh? All right, boom, and now there's a leak. Okay, so... Okay, we've got this pipe there. Let's go double check our... Did I deliver the electronics over here? I don't remember. No, we haven't done that because they're just ramping up again. So we might see some... Where are the electronics? Like this guy is producing 3.7 electronics per day. But I don't... Usually I see electronics being dumped here, but I don't see anything to pick up here. How much electronics? We have 0 electronics right now. That's not good. Do I have any money to... I have 175 million. It's probably nothing. We have... Oh, this is loading up on rare metals, though. That's good to see. Let's take a look here. So I'm going to just make sure our power is good. So power seems to be great. Stored power there. Oxygen looks pretty good. Though I see it's fluctuating. I think once we get this Moxie Center, these new Moxies up and running, I think that should help create a better surplus. Water is in shortage, and I'm not sure why. Why do we have a shortage of water? So this extractor...
Meteor incoming.
Okay, so that extractor is at full production. I don't see a... out of there. This one's also at full production. Okay, so I think we're at a point where we need to get some more vaporators, I think. Oh, because... I see. Okay, because I think the reason why we're losing water is because I just amplified all these polymer factories. So what I'm going to do is... Yeah, I said I was going to get... So we're going to cut this shift. Just do a morning shift at both of these polymer factories. That will hopefully free up... Or at least they'll go find jobs at some of these other places, I hope. Maybe they won't. Okay, because you can see, we have so much polymer right now. Okay, so that's good. We can... Why is this... Someone needs to repair that thing. And this thing, too. So that's also contributing to the problem. But there's all... Why are all these not... Why are these all not running? Some of these drones are being negligent. Okay, so we need...
The aliens didn't try to destroy our cities. Then again, they didn't try to contact us either.
Okay, so log number 110. Still, what started out as a single contact quickly grew into a series of regular visits. Even when our guests are not blaster-toting gray men, they cause damage to our colony in subtle and cruel ways. As more and more dredgers continue to land on the surface, the future of the colony could be threatened by the lack of sufficient metallic resources. Okay. It is a sad conclusion, but our first contact with alien life could turn into a race for survival. Our scientists suggest that with the current rate of landings, the amount of metals in our sector will be depleted within 3 years. And some of the most pessimistic of our colleagues believe that the trend is for the landings to become more frequent. This would be a terrible prospect. Okay, so we gotta figure out how to get rid of these dredgers. So instead of shooting us, they're just gonna starve us out of metals. But I mean, I haven't been able to even access any of those deep metals anyway.
You're listening to The Red Frontier with Kim Tae-hee. The good thing about our music is that when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Let's see here. So, what was I gonna do? I was going to... So we turned off this shift, which hopefully got people to... Yeah, we only have one unemployed person, so that's good.
Resources are low.
But I don't understand why these vaporators are not running. We have metal, but I think most of that metal is coming... It's probably way over here. Probably stored... Got some metal there. Yeah, it's all being stored at this facility here. So what we need to do is... how do I do this? I need to go grab transport and load up on that metal. Bring that over. Got one piece of electronics there. So we're
Sector
gonna,
scanned.
so basically
Select a sector to scan.
we're gonna bring the metal back. I guess I'll finish scanning the rest of this corner here. Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a problem. Maybe I shouldn't have done this way, but oh well, I'm committing to it. Because this metal will definitely help us in the long term. Okay, so we're gonna grab the metal. Maybe I should have brought in some electronics. Oh, why is this thing not working? Building has malfunctioned. Oh, that's why... That might be why we're not seeing... Why is this... Why did this get... I don't understand why this thing got out of service. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take the hub, the rover. We're gonna bring that guy back to the to this place. Maybe that'll... We'll use the drones from the rover to try to repair this hub. Maybe that'll fix some things here. Is this metal... Let's check this metal extractor. This thing... Too far from... Oh, then why is this thing dead now? Oh, okay. Okay, so basically it looks like what happened is some of these drone hubs have malfunctioned, causing the metal extractor malfunction, or at least not work at all. And then because of that, there's no metals being distributed around the colony, resulting in these vaporators to just stop working. So it's really irritating when as soon as one thing just breaks, everything else breaks. Okay, let's bring the rover all the way here. Try to fix that problem. And then we'll also bring the metals. There's our transport buddy there. So load that metals up. We can probably fill it completely up. There we go. And I'm gonna dump these. Let's start dumping them. I'm just gonna dump them in one location. The drones should be able to distribute them on their own, I think. So probably right here. And that should get our water up and running. It looks like this. Oh, our power is up. Oh, jeez. That's not good. Why is this thing not working? Okay, you guys gotta repair this thing. Why are you guys not repairing it? I'm gonna see if I can maybe prioritize all these drone hubs. Yeah, that's a high priority too. Okay, someone please repair this. There you go. No. Why? Who is in charge of repairing this? There's no electronics here. Okay, this thing is making 3 electronics per day, and it's not... Nothing is happening. Why? What is going on? Let's see. So right now we have 0 electronics. This thing Oh, this is malfunction. That's what happened. I see. I did not read that text there. I wish there was a better indication of that. Okay, so we need emergency electronics to repair our electronics factory, which is kind of... Yeah, this is kind of stupid because you need to get that. Okay, let's see. I can bring 5 electronics. That's it. That's all I can bring. That's all I can afford, really. Though... Yeah, let's just launch it. So Space Shark, 5 electronics, and then... I think... Oh, we can launch Space Whale, so we can get some money back that way. Let's do that. Yeah. I really should... Jeez, that's really big. I think that kind of explains why we got so many rare metals loaded up in there, because I think this electronics factory wasn't consuming those rare metals. Okay. Boy. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for that Space Shark to arrive.
Sector scanned.
Yeah, you
Anomaly found.
Can actually see all these drone hubs. I should probably remove some of these off my bottom screen here. I don't actually use this interface except for looking at the rovers. Drone hub, let's get rid of that one. Sector scanned. A bunch of deep metals over there. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, this is bad. Eventually all our drone hubs are going to destroy themselves if they don't get electronics soon.
We have a water shortage.
Oh shit. Okay. That's bad. So I think the vaporators, at least some of the vaporators have repaired themselves. So that's good to see. I think some of them are not... Yeah, this one is too far from... I think this hub is dead too. Yeah, that one's dead. Okay, come on, Space Shark, get over here. So I'm kind of curious how much. I think it's like 25 million per metal, so I don't know how much. I think it's going to be like, quick math here, about 500, at least 500 million. So we can get another rocket and ship some more electronics that way. Probably machine parts too. But let's get... Okay, so this guy's here. Gonna land right in the smack middle there.
And you are listening to the Red Frontier, your heavy-hitting musical station for the whole Red Martian nation.
Okay, just to make sure that the electronics are used properly, I'm going to turn off... so that's low priority. I want to make sure that all the electronics that come from this rocket just go to this electronics factory. I don't think there's any other ones. So this one needs concrete. These all need... Just making sure. So this is all good here. Okay, so I think we're good. So I'm hoping with the 5 electronics in there...
Funding received.
So, oh, 750 million. Okay. So let's get another electronics rocket up and running. So let's bring in some machine parts as well, because we're lacking in that as also. Could bring in a couple drones. Yeah, let's bring in... No, I think we're good with drones. So launch Space Whale. Okay, there are 5 electronics. I think I can actually order these drones specifically as well. So let's bring the rover over. And I'm gonna instruct some of my drones here to get inside this thing. Okay, you have a piece of electronics. No, don't go to the drone hub. You're delivering it. I want you to deliver it to the electronics factory. Get in there. Okay, select it. Can you tell him? I want it to go. Why is it not? Can I not use it too on the electronic factory here? I don't know why it's not. Where'd the drone go? Now it's disappeared. Okay, that one's going to the electronics factory. No, not the Universal Depot. What is going on here? This one? Nope. Okay, I don't know how to tell these things to perform maintenance on building, but I can't select the electronics factory. What is wrong with this? Okay. I'm trying to tell it to... So I'm a bit confused because... Oh, there's my drone. Okay. So how about you drop your carried resource. Okay, grab that. And perform maintenance. There you go. Okay. That's kind of weird. I can't... So that one's gonna bring... Okay, it's gonna bring... That one's also gonna bring the electronics here as well. Let you do maintenance. It looks like I have to be inside the dome to select the building, I think. There we go. Oh, all repaired. Good. Alright. So now we can deploy that.
We've completed the final analysis on the dredgers. But, as is all too common with the mysteries we encounter, it raises more questions than it answers.
The scientists concluded that the organic appearance of the dredgers is misleading. Even though their robust hulls are made to endure extreme impact forces, they are deprived of any sensors and react in no way to changes in their environment. Simply put, they are nothing more than extraction vehicles with simple programming. Here comes the best part. The dredgers are quite vulnerable. The alkaloid fuels they utilize for propulsion makes them highly volatile in oxygen-rich atmospheres. This is probably the reason why no dredger landed on Earth so far. It is a tough decision whether we should use force against the dredgers. You can now use drones against the dredgers. Hostility should be our last resort. They came in uninvited and it is our right to defend what is ours. Somehow I think if we decide to retaliate, there's probably going to be even worse things coming. So let's see. I don't know if I should try to dismantle a dredger. Maybe if we get the wavelength decoding first, we can do that. Or we could try dismantling one and see what happens. Is there a dredger over here? Nope. This guy... Oh, I see. I think... Oh, so I think each dredger takes about 10,000 metal. The deep end of the deep resource of metal there. This is out of concrete, so we can safely destroy this thing now. Concrete, I think... actually, I think we could build another... Start building another extractor here. Let's build this one right... 295. Yeah, let's do one right here. And maybe another one next to it. 272, yeah, right here. So I'll build these two. We need to power these. So, where's the power cable? I guess we'll have to go around. this. Yep.
Resources are low.
Yes, I know resources are low. I'm trying to fix that problem. I guess I can probably connect the cable all the way around. So let's continue this cable. Like this.
Sector scanned.
Okay, this rocket, oh, space whale's coming in. I'm actually going to turn on exports for Space Shark, so we can actually sell some more stuff there. Okay, yeah, this is a problem. The nice thing though is our accumulator, oh, they're actually deteriorating as well. Crap. Okay, shoot. Where's our... Okay, we have some machine parts coming in, so we can... Whoa, what's wrong here? Why is this one dead? Oh, because of electronics? Oh my goodness. Crap, okay. So... let's land Space Whale right here. And then we can use this to repair the machine parts factory and also use some of the machine parts to repair all this. This is not going very well. Oh, actually, where are these drones coming from?
Has died.
Colonists, domes without water. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. This is bad. Okay. Crap. I should stop playing at full speed here. Okay. RC Rover. Okay, bring this guy over so we can actually start distributing all this crap. These drone hubs are very... I've noticed they're very fragile, like... The fact that they require electronics is...
Has died. Resources are low.
Yes, I know. There we go. Okay, so... Okay, this hub's back online. That hub's back online. And I hope there... Where is it? There should be another hub. No, okay, no, this hub's okay. So hopefully we'll see... Hopefully they'll come down here.
Red Frontier Radio with me, Kim Tai-hee. We just received a letter from Joe. Hey Kim, thanks for your great show.
Okay,
Just like you,
we already
I am
heard
a
about
huge
Joe
sport
before.
fan. And also just like
I'm gonna
you,
move
I
this
happen to love
hub a little
beer.
bit lower.
A
Okay,
colonist has died.
Preferably a rich
another
German
dredger has landed.
However,
We've got another
I may be
problem
a
on the
little more
horizon.
into football than
A
baseball.
potentially devastating
Do
one.
you like
Okay, a
football,
famous
and
leak
do you
site
have a
has just
favorite
released
team
leaked
in the
logs and reports from our
NFL?
colony. They concentrate
Keep doing
exclusively
your
on the
radio
dredgers and
DJ
elaborate on the
thing.
evidence
I
that
love
we
it,
have
and all the
contacted
great
an
music
alien
you play.
civilization.
Sincerely, Joe.
Our sponsors were probably
Thank you,
foolish
Joe.
enough...
To answer your question,
Ah, Jesus.
I'm not a football fan.
I wish this guy would stop talking.
respect the ones
Believe
who
that a
are,
secret
but
can
you
remain
should
hidden
really
from the
try to
public
get
in the
more
age of
into pitching
information.
and batting.
The uproar
Maybe
is tremendous
on
and
a
the UN
desert
calls
island.
for an emergency press conference.
Planet.
The monitoring council of
And
our
if there are
sponsor
no
was
trees to
insistent
make butts out
on our
of,
participation
then
in the
I'll
event.
go with
It will be
football.
held via the
Maybe I have to
interplanetary network.
reconsider.
Will be the center of attention.
Just kidding, Joe.
The time lag will
Football
give
is
us
okay,
15 minutes
just
between
not my
questions
cup of tea.
to think of the
I'll
best way
put
to
the
answer.
kettle on
There's no
while
reason
you
to hide the
are
truth
listening
now.
to this.
Yeah, no. Good golly is our response. So we have a PR disaster as well. This is not... This is... I think I've definitely overextended myself here because... Like, even these drone hubs over here have gone... They've gone offline because we're not producing enough electronics to maintain them. But at least our power is back up. I'm hoping that we're gonna see...
Colonist has died.
Shit, we still have water problems though.
The conference at the United Nations is about to begin. We'll be transcribing the communication on the fly, give or take 5 minutes or so.
Okay, here we go. I should have probably saved before this. Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen. For many centuries, humans have speculated that in the great expanse of the universe, there should be life. Humanity never dismissed their hope for contact, and so even before we could reach for the stars, we built machines to probe the space for signs of the existence of others. Until recently, our attempts were met with silence, and we had to rely only on our unshakable belief. But today we have proof. We are not alone. Allow me to introduce you to the commander of Mars Alpha, ooh, that's me, our first colony on the Red Planet, who will personally address your questions. I have to do this? Okay. So I can either... Okay, we can't speak to contact or conflict, but rather about unforeseen competition. To talk about making contact with a sentient race is rather premature. That is technically correct. Because we haven't been able to communicate with them. Let's do 2.
Humanity's imagination has always portrayed contact with an alien species as a precursor to military conflict or a chance for peaceful exchange of culture and ideas.
So what does this do? Contact denied. At the core of our expectations has always been a flawed assumption that an alien race would be psychologically human. The first contact, if one has the audacity to call it that way, was with a system of automated mining equipment. As disappointing as it may sound, the alien machine displayed an almost offensive disregard for our presence. So far, they had followed their simple purpose to extract resources from the surface of Mars. The nature and intentions of their creators remain a mystery, and our best minds are working towards unveiling. Okay, so that is technically the truth. We have not actually contacted a new race. It is just their machines, essentially.
After the applause dies down, the delegates proceed to question our sponsors committee as to the details of their encounter with the dredgers.
They handle most of the questions with ease and require little input from you. And then you are confronted with a direct question from one of the delegates. An anonymous yet reliable source disclosed to us that you had ordered and succeeded in the deliberate destruction of at least one of the alien vessels. My country condemns any premature aggressive actions which could taint the reputation of humankind, especially when addressing such a delicate matter. What gave you the authority to act in such a risky manner without an official resolution from the Council of the United Nations? The thing is, I haven't actually dismantled one, which this kind of doesn't make sense. I feel like this is sort of I guess it's sort of part of this line of questioning. The prosperity of our colony is our first and only concern. I don't think that's correct, because we are representatives of humankind. This is not an act of aggression, but instead a step toward mutual understanding. I think I like that answer better.
I would only take issue with half of the statement given by our honorable delegate. While we did indeed dismantle the vessel, I would hardly paint our intent as an expression of the darker side of human nature.
Our goal was to make sense of what's happening, of the nature of the alien vessels, which is one of the underlying principles of science. Our efforts were not in vain. The greatest minds of Mars Alpha and Earth managed to make amazing progress. Dismantling the probe allowed us to make sense of the communications of the alien machines, maybe even the basis of the language of their creators. And not only that, the scientific knowledge we gained from this event will speed our way to the stars, where even more puzzling mysteries await those of us who have the brave integrity to face the unknown. They definitely put in, whatever writer they hire, they definitely put in a lot of effort in this game to put in this sort of stuff. Okay, so I think I will save the game. We've made our decisions. So we're at Sol 107. Oops, I didn't want to bump my microphone there. Because right now we have some other problems. We're apparently lacking water. And I don't know what... This thing's... Because there's no drones here, we can't repair that at the moment.
A colonist has died.
We're just... Okay, so we need to repair this pronto. Are we still producing electronics? Let's take a look here.
A colonist has died.
Only 1 per day at the moment, so that's not so good. I think our colony is going to fail.
Has died.
Because we are dying right now. I think I've... Yeah, no, this is bad. Crap. Okay. So... Shit. What can I do to fix this? So we got... This electronics factory does not have enough people. So I wonder if I can maybe bring some people from over here. Let's just assign a bunch of people. Again, I wish there was a way to mass just assign people directly, or assign a whole bunch of people at the same time, but I can't really do that. Let's try to bring some engineers in. Oh, they're actually wearing different different colored suits, kind of like in Star Trek. Let's bring these engineers over. Actually, the yellow, it actually does kind of look like Star Trek, because you can see red is like for command officers in Star Trek, and then yellow is for engineering, at least in the Next Generation. Blue looks like no specialization, and you got white for scientist. It's pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna send a couple engineers that way. Oh, we found a water source. That's cool. But yeah, no, this is bad. This hub has died. Can we bring... Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm going to get my... Not my explorer. Where's my transport? Are there any electronics we can pick up? Probably not. So this thing's almost actually just filling up on rare metals. Because basically what I need to do is I need to get some electronics over there and repair that hub pronto. And I want to bring the drone hub over there, or the rover. And also bring the transport and bring... So transport's going to bring the electronics. The rover is going to bring
the Red Frontier.
The drones.
We play the tracks that will make you relax.
Yeah, no, people are dying in this colony here. Shit. This requires metal, which there's not enough people. Yeah, no, our metal... Yeah, no, I think our colony's collapsed because we don't have enough people in this dome. I could move people over, but yeah, no, we have a water shortage. Yeah, essentially, this game seems to be about, yeah, like basically resources rely on each other. So I have metal here, and this thing needs metal to get maintained, but that's been not possible because the whole electronics thing collapsed, and none of the drones were able to go maintain it. So yeah, I suck at this game. I don't see any unless I start moving all these people over here over to this dome. But I don't know how to fix that? Quarantine? No, that doesn't help. Yeah, I think it's a simple fact that we just expanded way too fast, and I might actually. I mean, it's unfortunate that I wasn't able to keep on going here, because I really did want to solve that mystery, but let's see. I'm just gonna spend a little bit more time here just to see if I can fix this in any other way. If I had more funding, that would work. Total exports 925 million. Yeah, no, I need some funding. If I had that, then I would be able to definitely dump some onto here and solve a lot of problems there. Shit. What about research? Research. We're currently researching the wavelength decoding. This thing we could have researched for 500 million funding, but I don't want to cancel this thing though. So let's do. I'm gonna do that next. This drone hub is not even working either. Shit. Yeah. I think it's a simple fact. The cause of this is probably because I built way too many drone hubs. Because I don't have enough self-sustaining electronics to sustain this. Because at the moment, this electronics factory doesn't produce enough to ensure that these are maintained. And as soon as these drone hubs die, and everything else just collapses. And I don't think I can bring myself out of it. Okay. Okay, but at least we learned something from this. We know not to. Next time I will try not to build these drone hubs, like too many of them, because we really got way too ambitious.
A colonist has died.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me. We got way too ambitious in trying to expand all these drone hubs all the way over here. I think we should have probably done something else. Yeah, we expanded in this direction and also in the west as well. So that's one mistake. I don't know what else to do really. There's still lots of rare metals here, but yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream today. I think what we're gonna do. I mean, we weren't able to complete the easy start, but at least we learned a lot. We learned how to build a proper colony. So what I'm probably gonna do next time I stream Surviving Mars, that'll probably be next Monday, I think, next week. I think I'm gonna restart with a completely new colony. Maybe I'll go with a standard difficulty or something. Maybe 100% difficulty. Since I think I have a good sense of how to build this colony. I think definitely these domes here weren't a good idea, because you definitely need to focus. I think first on. I think trying to build all these people here was a mistake. All these extra domes. I think we should have just focused on building domes next to these metal deposits, and then extracting the metal first, and or these rare metals. Get metals and rare metals out, and then also building out getting these electronics factories out sooner. So yeah. Okay, folks, that is the end of today's stream. This music doesn't really fit with my mood right now, but you know, I'm gonna change let's turn off the music there. There we go. So yeah, I am declaring this colony a loss. So, but it was a good run. So yeah, let's try this again next week with an actual proper setup, and maybe next time I will. So again, I'm not going to build more domes. I'm going to try to build less domes, less drone hubs. Get those electronics machine parts and polymers up as soon as possible. And I think we should do a lot better next time. Okay. All right, so the next stream on Wednesday will be Oxygen Not Included, where again, in kind of the same fashion, I'm going to be restarting another new colony and see how far we go with that one. And on Friday is the third and last episode of Orwell Ignorance is Strength. It'd be an interesting finale there. So there is no Friendly Friday this week, as LD is, I think it's his birthday, so he's doing some other stuff. And he's also not available next week because there is a meetup of some MRT members in the UK that's happening. So so next 2 weeks there no Friendly Friday, but Friendly Friday will be back. I think by the beginning of April, I think. So, right, folks.
A colonist has died.
Oh Jesus! It's trying to remind me of my failure. Yes, they're dying. I know. But at least we made it. We at least made it to the evaluation. So, in a way, we have kind of completed this mission. All right, folks. Yeah, feel free to follow me on my channel and on my Twitter for the latest schedule of when I'll be streaming. And I will also be uploading my failure here onto my YouTube channel sometime later this week. That's all from me. So thanks for watching this train wreck, and I will see you guys next time.